Schedule your home heating check. Comfortable, safe, efficient. Bryant Air Conditioning and Heating, 467-1111.
Hey, it's Sean Callahan, and football season is here, and Tanner's Bar and Grill at 30th and Yankee Hill has food and drink specials every night for all the games. Enjoy jumbo pork tenderloin for $8.99 and 90-cent wings for Monday Night Football, or Comfort Thursday Night Football with chicken fried chicken, steak, or pork for just $9.99 and $20 Coors Light aluminum buckets. Watch college football on Saturdays with an eggy sandwich for $9.99 and Coors Light specials, and catch NFL Sundays with Bloody Marys and more. That's Tanner's Bar and Grill at 30th and Yankee Hill.
Tired of interrupted printing or money-wasting long-term copier contract? Join Cartridge World's no-cost printer program. You get a free brand printer, free service maintenance and repair, free delivery. All this for just buying our high-quality, affordable printer cartridges. Simple agreements and local friendly service, as it has been for more than 25 years. Cartridge World. Contact us today.
Work out your stress and get back to feeling great at Planet Fitness. It's a great time to do your own thing. Now through October 13th, join for just $1 down, $10 a month, cancel anytime, and get back to a routine that's right for you with tons of equipment and free fitness training in our clean and spacious clubs. Plus, check out the crowd meter in our free PF app for the best time to visit. Join today for $1 down, $10 a month, and cancel anytime. Hurry. Deal ends October 13th. See club for details.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Welcome to Ticket Weeknights. Live from Copple Chevrolet GMC Studios in the heart of Lincoln, America.
Here are your hosts, Kobe Webster and CJ Wilcher.
Yeah. Hey. Yo.
Yes, sir.
We back, man, with another installment of The
better.
Truth.
Better. What he said? What braces say? I'm back and I'm better. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You are listening to The Truth on 93.7 The Ticket. Any questions you have, hit the text line 402-464-5685. Man, what's up, man? What's up, C?
Let's go, my guy.
There's a lot going on, man.
There's a lot. It's been a wicked week, my boy.
Hey, you feel me? But hey, we getting through it, man. This
Yes,
gonna
sir.
be the
gonna be great.
This gonna be where we
Woosah,
you know,
get it off.
woosah,
Get it off.
Get that off your shoulders. Do what you need to do.
Yes, sir.
Nah, man, go talk to me, man.
All
What's
right,
up? How you
so-
feeling, man? What you got going on?
So, as we know, last Friday was our little Midnight Madness.
Yes, sir.
How was that experience for you, my guy?
Man, it was fun. That was probably honestly probably the worst basketball game I ever played in my life. But nah, man, it was fun though.
Yeah.
It was super fun. Love having the fans in there. Got to got to hoop with my guys. We came out with the win.
Of course,
Yeah.
always. We always get the dub, my boy.
Duh.
Always.
Nah, it was fun though, man. Shout out all the fans that came out.
Word.
Appreciate you guys coming out. Hope to see you at plenty more games this upcoming season.
Yes,
First
sir. Yes,
exhibition game, October 27th.
But the first open one though, I thought the exhibition game was the 31st.
31st.
Against
We
Colorado.
do have one on 27th, but then the 31st is Colorado.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's the open
So,
scrimmage.
yeah, man. Everybody 31st, come check us out. I think it's a
Yeah.
midday game, so
yeah.
all y'all can come
Yeah.
watch the game. Then
Come
y'all
in your
go,
costumes and all that.
yeah, come in your costumes, get you a little theme going, whatever y'all want to
Word.
do. Then y'all can go trick or treating after. Go get your candy. Make sure y'all
Word.
check that candy though, because some of these people out here weird, man.
Weird,
They be
bro.
weird. They put stuff in the candy.
bro.
I heard about that when I was a little dude.
Me too. I
but
heard about the
said,
razors and the Reese's. What?
weird.
That's
I'm like,
wicked.
yo, y'all wilding.
That's wicked, bro.
But nah, man. Like I said, man, appreciate y'all coming out. Hope to see y'all at
Word.
every game, man. We want that
Word.
thing sold out. We want it
Word.
sold out. So
But from my experience,
yeah,
my
what you got?
first
I'm talking a lot. My
experience,
fault.
my first experience playing PBA, that was lit.
Yeah.
There was that many people in there. It wasn't full, but
Yeah, nah.
you get a little glimpse of it. It was amazing, bro.
Yeah,
Not even gonna lie.
It was
fun.
the truth.
was
Oh,
definitely
we
fun.
got. I'm texting our guy right now, man.
Oh,
No,
the
we got
special
a
guest.
very special guest for y'all.
Yeah.
Very special. This conversation gonna be
Oh,
super dope.
speaking of the devil.
There, hold on.
Speaking of the
He
devil.
about to walk in. But nah, man. Nah, it was super dope. like I said, having
What's good, my guy?
being the only one that played in PBA, it was
Yeah.
dope for me to see everybody.
Yeah.
Kind of, you
And
know,
the energy was still unmatched, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and I've seen it obviously on the opposing side of things, but it was super dope to see everybody else enjoying themselves, having a good time.
Yeah.
The fellas didn't come out with a win in 3-point contest, but
hey, I came out with the win though. They did me wrong. They did me so wrong, Kobe.
Yeah.
They did me so wrong, bro.
I agree.
Because I had 17, right? Ashley, she ain't have that. She ain't have 18. She didn't finish with 18 because when Ashley and what's the other girl's name? Her last name was
Ani.
Stewart.
Was it Ani? Yeah,
Stewart,
Ani.
yeah.
Ani.
They did not finish tied, bro.
They didn't?
No, she had like 16. Ashley had like 16, bro. And then he said, "Oh, scores wrong. 18-18." Bro, I was tight, boy. I was tight. They did me so wrong.
That's funny, man.
They did me so wrong.
That's wild. But nah,
Yeah.
man. Hey, man, what's up, man? We just had the guru just walked in, man.
The guru.
The guru.
My boy.
Yeah.
Curtis Blow. Basketball.
Nah, man. Our guy, Coach Kurt Joseph, man. Y'all probably have heard about him when he first, got hired here. Our strength coach, one of the most solid dudes I've ever been around for sure. But man, what's up? How you living?
How
man?
you living, my guy?
Doing amazing, man.
Amazing,
Doing amazing, man.
For sure. He came in style, and I wish I could see his whole fit right now. We don't see Kurt like this all the time.
We having them big tights on. With
the extra long socks.
That's my Superman cape.
Okay. Real old head. Real old head fit. He look like he hoop at LA Fitness.
I'm not gonna lie though. We got a lot to talk about.
No, for sure. Yeah,
I know to connect it to a few other topics we talked about on our previous
you already know where I was going with it.
You know that Kurt, introduce yourself.
Yeah.
Let's do that first.
Well, simply put, man, I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York, Coney Island to be exact. After that, my parents moved our family out to Jersey, Central Jersey.
Mm-hmm. That's where I'm from.
I went back after that for college. Excuse me, and LIU Brooklyn. I don't know if anybody's familiar with Flatbush Avenue. I don't know about that. I don't know the demographic of the crowd. I don't know if they know. That is a big. I mean, that is a big extension of the heart of Brooklyn, all the different cultures, et cetera. Parkway's is along Flatbush Avenue, LIU Brooklyn, where I went to school, got my bachelor's, my master's, and played basketball as a walk-on for LIU Brooklyn. And the rest is history. Just job after job, bounced around. So
he wasn't a hooper for real.
So he wasn't.
I mean, I'm not like y'all.
I'm just messing with you, man.
Yeah,
But I got a lot of questions for him next segment. But like I said before, we talked about music and angel numbers and
that's been like
stuff
a huge
like that
topic for us,
how we are
energy, vibrations.
So let's get into with that. Let's see how you feel about that. Because since we talked about it before, we got a guy who's in tune with it already. You know what I mean? On another level. So
what's your take on that type of stuff? We talked about it, so we want to hear. Like I said, you the guru, man.
First of all, that's a very, very that's a controversial statement, man. Most gurus get guru syndrome, and they think they have nothing less to learn. So, I mean, I appreciate that. I humbly accept that, but I still have much more to learn. Yeah,
and that's why you're the guru.
I appreciate that. Well, let me ask you guys a question, if I may. What specifically do y'all want to know, or like as far as numerology or its ties in with the universe?
Well, just kind of like what it is for you. Like, what do you use it for? Like, you know what I mean?
That's a good question.
Not necessarily like what it is, what it means to you, really.
Well, I mean, it means a lot. I mean, a lot of things about the universe in general is based upon dynamic equilibrium. So our body works the same way, our mind works the same way. And, we spoke about it a lot of times. I mean, your mental has to be in full dynamic equilibrium, or what I always call it, spiritual alignment with your spirit, your body, and your emotions. It's kind of like the four pillars of what makes you you. how you feel emotionally, what you believe in spiritually, how you treat your body physically, and what type of nourishment you put in your mind, whether the books you read, the conversations that you have, music that you listen to. That's a big form of nourishment as well, mental nourishment. Which then it has its interplay with how you feel spiritually about yourself. Because there's a lot of songs that can uplift you, but there's a lot of songs that can hit your lower chakra and make you feel like, okay, I just need to, jump around in the club or take a couple of drinks or this make me want to lift weights or so there's vibrations in everything. Numerology is just another medium that I believe, and these are just my thoughts. This is not based on research, et cetera, but partially it is. It's certain numbers mean specific things. So if I see 444, then I take that as a sign to reach out to my family.
Yep. Okay.
And funny story, I think that's correct me if I'm wrong. That's the main reason why Jay-Z named his album 444 because he was dealing with a lot of issues family wise, and that's why he named the song 444.
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't he have a lot of songs about his family?
Yeah,
everything was about his family from
even like his ancestry, like his like way back. So I didn't even know that. I guess New York guy.
I mean, you gotta represent. I mean, Hov is.
I ain't even gonna lie though.
Hov got me through a lot of rides on the bus, man.
How long have I known you, bro? Like 5 months, right?
At least 5 months.
I did not know you resided in Central Jersey at any point in your life.
Well, I mean,
what part? Like what town? What city?
Well, here's the thing. I mean, it was me and my family. We were getting into all kinds of stuff. Me and my brother, we was getting into situations, and it was just an easier move. It was a more responsible move, and we've been trying to we were trying to move to Long Island originally because growing up in Brooklyn in the 90s, it was like, okay, if you make it to Long Island or if you have a crib in Long Island, it's kind of like you made it. It's like, it's almost like they ostracize you and make you feel like you ain't from New York and you like, yo, he ain't real. He lives in Long Island. But in order to make it, in order to get out of, the hood, you have to either make it to Long Island or if you got a lot of money, you go to Westchester, which is like on the border of Bronx and Connecticut, or New Jersey. And then, Jersey's like a little local hub. So we moved to Central Jersey. Morganville, New Jersey is a suburb. The high school I went to, it had like 25 Black people. Wow. So I was the token Black guy, if you will. Captain of the basketball team, captain of the football team. It was kind of like on my Smash Williams from Friday night. You know what I mean? Walking around like, you know what it is.
All that.
Feeling myself and, just a big fish in an extremely small pond. But, it actually helped me out a lot. I walked in there, and this is not a proud statement, but it's the truth. I'm not going to say any lies here. It's the truth. Hey, that's all got you here. Right. So I keep it real with y'all.
Keep it 100.
Okay, well, in the 90s, I keep it funky with y'all. So keep it funky, you know what I mean? When basketball season stopped, this was around when Sebastian Selfair was shooting the Good and Fire DVD. And this was his senior year, which was my freshman year in high school. And everybody's dream was to try to make that team. I missed making the varsity team, but I was captain of the JV. And we smacked pretty much almost everybody. Like we just ran through. It's pretty much everybody who wasn't that good enough to make varsity, or for whatever reason, politics, et cetera, they were put on JV team. So, in basketball, everybody has a story. Everybody like, yo, if the coach ain't hate on me, if this ain't happening, like, nah, bro, you just ain't making it. But for me specifically, I was just one of the people who's like, yo, I just wasn't a part of the roster, but if I'm a JV, I'm gonna cook these guys. So hey, long story short, I was there, and during that time, once the season was done, I was cutting school. I mean, I was getting chased by truancy cops. Because, these are cops that are in these vans that just wait for you to put you back in school. And I was one of those classes where 7th, 8th, and 9th period would be like a lunch, but a lot of people would finesse and put their lunch as their last period so they could leave a period earlier. You know what I'm saying? So I was trying to be one of those kids. So I would go get my little $1 rice and my little 4 chicken wings. I was like, these $2. And as soon as I see truancy cop get back in the event, we would just slide to the train and try to go back home. Because of that irresponsible behavior, my GPA went down all the way to like a 1.5. And then there's a bunch of other situations that I got myself into because I wasn't motivated to go to school if I wasn't playing basketball at the time.
Right. That makes sense.
Then when we went to Jersey, I turned my GPA all the way around, and so it's a suburb. It's not the hood. It's what other black people make fun of you for. Like, yo, you moved to Morganville, yada yada. But it low key like saved my life. Moving out there, high key, I should say.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Hey man, you listen to the truth. We got a special guest, Kurt Joseph. I call him the guru. He said he accepts it, but he's not into that title, I guess, right now.
Soon comes.
Soon come. Nah, but if you have any questions for me, CJ, or Coach Kurt, text the line 402-464-5685.
Yes, sir.
Man, you listening to the truth only. What do you say, CJ? Nothing but the truth.
It'll set you
It
free.
will set you free, man. We got a special guest, Kurt. Man, I got some questions for you, man. Hey, Big Scott, how much time we got to first break? What we got? Because this gonna be a first.
12.
We got 12. Okay. All right, we got time.
Oh, yeah, we got time.
Just making sure, 'cause this conversation.
Let's get comfortable.
Okay, then. Okay, because I thought first break was at 6:15. Okay, so we got time. Nah, man. So sort of part of your story.
Mm-hmm.
What made you want to get into this profession of sport, of strength conditioning, training, whatever the case may be? What clicked and made you want to do that?
That's a very, very, very deep question. I mean, I originally wanted to play basketball in the league, but everybody in Brooklyn does,
right?
And everybody is talented enough, but there's a lot of extracurricular activities that hold us back. And it's not because of the extracurricular activities that we choose. It's the environment and the environmental signals. And what I mean by that is when you subconsciously see a bunch of drug dealers all the time, guys that, value different things that they shouldn't value, that stuff gets subconsciously programmed into your youth. And then they think that equates to a successful life. And to be blunt, since the show is called The Truth, you're talking about women, you're talking about drugs, you're talking about people that don't have your best interests, et cetera, and you become a product of your environment, right? Because there's a lot of players that never made it, but was good enough to make it if they had the right mentorship, et cetera. So I originally started out just playing basketball and loving the game. And, I got transferred 4 times because I thought I was supposed to go to a big school. I mean, I kind of had the he got game syndrome. You think you're going to be Jesus Shuttlesworth, but that's not the case. You ain't Jesus Shuttlesworth, brother. So I ran around like, hey, you know what? Like, man, I'm out of here. If you don't want me to run this team, I'm out. So I transferred to Globe. It's a JUCO that has you housed in Staten Island. You got to get on the ferry. You work out at like a little mini junior high school, but then you playing games at different. So it was tough. Yeah, it shut down after 3 games. Then I went to IMG Academy, right?
I went to IMG.
I went to IMG Academy for like.
Was that before it was called IMG though?
No. It was called IMG.
Was it like IMG? Like, you know how it is now. Like, you go to IMG, like you.
It was,
I mean, also too, IMG got like the regular students that pay.
They do have, that's true. But I'm saying, like, was it like the sports like hub like it is now?
Yeah, it was getting there.
It was on the way. Yeah.
They had a lot of different people backing them, and a lot of different professional athletes that would work out there.
Got you.
Kind of like the same way how like Steve Brickley training a bunch of guys at the facility that he trains at. It's kind of like that, but then you had prep school, you had Olive Academy, you had a whole bunch of other things.
IMG got a bunch of different school programs too.
Yeah. Golf, all that.
For sure.
I mean, let me be backtrack. Even before I went to Globe and IMG, prior to that, right out of like high school, I went to a prep school in Atlanta for 4 months that shut down. Right. So I started out going to prep school. Yeah. All right. So let me just do it in chronological order because I kind of bounced around. All right. Pardon me for that. So right after high school, I graduated high school 2007. 2008. I know. Chill out, bro. I know you see chill out, heart me. I know. Now I gotta look at you for you to say sorry. So graduated 2007. Went to prep school. It's called Ware Prep Academy. There's a bunch of illegal stuff going on at that prep school. We're gonna keep it real. A lot of prep schools only care about, getting athletes fast. I don't really care about your education. So a bunch of illegal stuff was happening. So I left, and then it ended up shutting down. I worked out with LIU for 4 months. I didn't make the team. Then I went to Globe.
Got you.
Right? That shut down. Then I went to IMG. Didn't have the money for it. And I hurt my intercostal. I sprained my ankle. I messed up my knee and my back. So when I came back to LIU, it was let me tell you, it was nonstop working out.
Yeah.
And they didn't have therapeutic modalities for the amount of people that was there. Because in a spot like that, in a facility like that, you need at least 10 athletic trainers plus GAs plus assistants, et cetera, et cetera. It was
they didn't have no Kurt Josephs there.
They did not, and I appreciate that. They did not.
They didn't have that. They didn't have
Kurt humble.
No.
As all get out.
As all, man.
I mean, but some people find it an annoying trait. I think I'm just too present-minded to take a compliment. So it's a gift and a curse. Like I have to learn how to take a compliment. Yeah. But I come from an environment that I done failed a lot. I done touched the stove a lot to know like if it's almost like subconsciously written in me. If I accept the comment, then I think I'm that person.
That you're comfortable.
It is something, and I'm comfortable with something happening. So yes, so. Exactly.
I
feel that,
but not really.
But it's like take that compliment.
Take it. You work for something.
Yeah, no, for sure.
It's being recognized.
For sure. So I ain't even cut you off.
No, it's cool. It's cool. So if I'm leaving off from
IMG.
going to IMG, and then I honestly had a message from the universe and told me that maybe I can help. So I told the head coach at the time, Dan Bartow, I said, hey, I think I want to get into strength and conditioning. I feel like my intuition is telling me that. He was like, what do you mean intuition? Like I honestly felt something that told me to go back.
Yeah.
I go back to LIU Brooklyn, and my mentor, Richard James, had me interning for him. He basically put my body back together like on some Mr. Miyagi Karate Kid type stuff. He taught me everything that I knew at that point. At that point, I just knew because I was always the most in shape on all of my teams. I always could work out and be a workout guy. And I was like really good in drills or whatever. But I had no idea about the body, the physiology of the body, neurobiology, chemistry, biochemistry of the body. I had no idea about anything about a psychological threshold, what's too much, what isn't. I didn't know how the interplay of the mind with the body. I didn't know any of these things. He broadened my horizons on all these different aspects. And then when he did that for me, and I ended up walking on and making the team that following summer, because he helped me, I said, that's what I want to do. And I think
that's very tough.
From there, I was like, okay, if I can provide that type of experience with what I know in my work ethic, sky's the limit. I can just push that.
Dang. That's tough. Because that's crazy. Because you're saying like your mentor, you feel me, put your body back together and taught you, and like you literally are doing that for us.
Yeah.
Oh, thank
you.
Like
I don't know, like you know it, but I don't think. I'm saying I don't think it's. You know what they say on Twitter? You gotta give them their flowers.
I ain't never heard that.
You never heard that? They say you gotta give them. You gotta give them their flowers before it's over. You feel me?
Yeah.
Man, you gotta give Kurt his flowers, bro. They gotta know. Kurt knows, but he don't want. He ain't like he humble. He not going. You feel me? I just for real. That's super dope that he was able to do that for you, and the way that you are passing that along. That's tough.
Legit.
It's super tough for sure. No, that's
you know where we from though.
Yeah.
The armpit of the country. That's what we do.
You're
not from the Midwest.
You stop hating, bro. Get off that, bro. Get off that, bro. We still in the Midwest. You better stop hating on the Midwest.
We are the Midwest.
I like the Midwest.
You have some fans.
I like the Midwest, but I love the Northeast.
Sure. No, for sure.
Yeah.
That's where. I ain't gonna lie. That's where it's at. For sure.
I know.
That's gangster. Nah, man, that's super dope, though. Man.
I got a question for you, though.
We got about three. We got about
three. It's a little short question.
Okay,
you can get a little answer out of it, even though I know
how
Kurt get.
No, that's what I'm about to say. That's why I was saving some of my questions.
I talk too much.
I'm about to say I was saving some of my other questions. I'm like, this next segment gonna be a little longer, so we gonna, you feel me?
Yeah,
go ahead, go ahead.
But so like I was thinking about like destiny. Like, I always think about like, what am I put here to do? Like, you know what I mean? Like, why am I here? Like, what do you think that is for you? And do you even know? Like, have you found that yet?
I have. I mean, okay, so whatever. I remember when I was 19 years old and I was crying in my pop's office after I got cut, not walking onto the team. You know, I was literally like kicked out the gym. They was like, "Yo, we got 16, get out the gym." You know, and coaches, once they in their coach mode, all the recruitment is done, all the nice dinners, all that stuff is done. They expose who they actually are.
Yeah.
And I was under the impression that I would walk on a team, et cetera, et cetera. It fell through, and then I transferred 3 times and came back. And then, the story is history. But I think after I was done crying, my pop was like, "Listen, I want you to answer a question for me." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "Look, take money out of it. Take all the pressure that you put on yourself to make it for this family out of it. If you could choose one thing to do for free for the rest of your life and money is taken care of, what would you do?" And he said, "You know what?" I said, "I don't know." I said, "Okay." He said, "Okay, say the cap on the amount of money that you can make is only $50,000 for every single profession. What would you choose?" And I was like, I would, I'm thinking about coaching. I'm thinking about it, but I was kind of like, I like training, et cetera, et cetera. I just love being. He's like, "Well, explore that." And then when I transferred it, then it turned into like, this is actually what I want to do when I got to IMG. So it comes in waves. Information comes in waves. It feels like every time I train someone, or every time I'm mentoring someone, even down to a conversation, it's not just weights, because anybody can get a personal training certification in 2 hours and be a personal trainer. Doesn't mean that they're good.
Yeah.
But they can, it's at all. But they can be, and there's a fallacy within the professional level too. Some of those guys aren't that good either. They got on because of somebody's brother or cousin, or they know someone, or
auntie,
so
sisters.
exactly. Like, my cousin's brother, little sister knows. So that don't mean that they actually care about what they do, nor are they good. I think in order to know exactly why you're here, it has to feel like home when you're doing it, spiritually and emotionally from within. It feels not just passionate, or it doesn't feel like the same feeling you get when you just have some junk food. It should feel like soul food when you actually do it.
Ooh, he dropping gems.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm coaching someone and then I see that click, I just paid back my spiritual debt to God and of the reason why I'm here. Because God gives you amount of time. So I'm just like, okay, I just did it. And then it makes me feel
I ain't even gonna lie.
alive.
We gotta clip these. We gotta clip these and make it on TikTok. Make it TikTok.
Oh yeah, gangster. All right, man. We gonna head out, take a little break, short break. We're gonna be back with more dope conversations. I told y'all it was gonna be a special guest. Super dope. Shout out Kurt, man.
Curtis Blow ripping.
We'll be back, man. Thanks, guys. Take us out, man.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Areas of fog a possibility this morning, then becoming partly sunny with an afternoon high of 78. Winds out of the south at around 10 to 15. A few passing clouds tonight, low dropping down to 57. We'll heat things up a bit for the end of the work week with a high of 86 for our Friday. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Dreaming of the perfect kitchen, more room for entertaining? Today, the Johnsons got both and saved by consolidating their debt. With a home equity line of credit, you can borrow money as you need it, have flexible payment options, and pay interest on only the money you're using. If you have equity in your home, the possibilities are endless with a home equity line of credit. What will you decide to do? Get started by visiting LibertyFirstCU.com today. Approval required. Equal opportunity lender. Liberty First Credit Union. Banking with purpose.
Your home should not be a zoo to unwelcomed animals. Let the experts at Bats to Rats take care of those problems. Dan has been a leader in wildlife and pest management and prevention in Lincoln and the surrounding area for 15 years. He can help you get rid of bats, rodents, and anything else. Whether it's residential or commercial buildings, schools, apartments, or churches, they're always a phone call away. Call today at 402-310-0904 or visit batsterats.com. Bats to Rats Wildlife Control and Prevention.
Last thing before break, guys, it's getting darker and colder outside every day. That means your time playing golf, tennis, whatever you do outside is getting limited, but you can always find things to do inside, including craft axe throwing in Lincoln. They're open 7 days a week from 4 to 9 p.m. on Monday through Thursday, from noon to 11 on Friday, Saturday, and from noon to 9 on Sunday. Parties and events are welcome anytime.
For more information, call them at 402-802-9696 or go to craftaxethrowing.com. That's Craft Axe Throwing, 18th and N in Lincoln.
Starting the right career is one of the most important decisions you'll ever make. You want to enjoy your career, be challenged, have fun, earn a great weekly paycheck, and work for a great company. If you're looking for a career change or right out of high school, the John Henry's Plumbing Apprentice Program may be the perfect answer. You'll get paid while getting hands-on training. We focus on your skills while you engage in real-world learning. Why not join the John Henry's team today? Apply at jhlincoln.com. That's jhlincoln.com.
John Henry's Plumbing.
Businesses from all over the capital city are excited to welcome you to the 2021 Lincoln Expo on Wednesday, October 13th from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. at Pinnacle Bank Arena. Safely enjoy one of the region's largest business trade shows as you network, find out about Lincoln businesses, and enjoy the many interactive booths. The Expo has something for everyone, including the popular Lincoln Craft Beer Tour and a free Lincoln t-shirt. Best of all, it's free to attend. The Lincoln Expo, showcasing and celebrating local business.
The workday is long, the bills are due, and sometimes you just need to relax. There's no better way to do that than in your brand new hot spring spa from Bonzal Pool and Spa. With hot tubs as low as $75 per month and interest-free financing, you're sure to find the perfect spa to fit your lifestyle. So get over to Bonzal Pool and Spa today and check out their selection of hot spring spas. Bonzal Pool and Spa, 33rd and Highway 2. Every day made better.
Hey, sports fans, Rico here with HIS Auto Care 70th and Van Dorn. Carfax recently awarded us as the top-rated auto service center for 2020, and Lincoln Choice Awards voted us as the 2021 top independent auto repair center. Call us at 402-488-8934 for superior service bumper to bumper. Mention this ad and get 7% off. Doesn't get any better than that. Rico for his Auto Care 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
1 in 3 adults has prediabetes. 1 in 3. That means it could be you, your football buddy, your football buddy, or you, your best man, your worst man, you, your dog walker, your cat jogger. While 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org. That's doihaveprediabetes.org.
Wait, did they just say 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes? That's 33.33333% of adults. That means it could be me, my boss, or my boss's boss, or me, my favorite sister, or my other sister. That's 7 members of my 21-person romantic book club. Wait, the 1 in 3 could be me, my karaoke partner Carol, or my karaoke enemy Jeff. I'm going to take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Brought to you by the Ad Council and its Prediabetes Awareness Partners.
Hi, this is Pastor Tom. Did you know there's a place kids can seek out help when they're away from home and something goes wrong? They find themselves in a difficult spot or even a dangerous situation. Maybe another child is bullying them or a stranger is following them. Perhaps on a date and things just go bad. In Lincoln, here's where they can find help. It's called Safe Place. Safe Place is a national program for children taking place in thousands of cities across the United States. The People City Mission is sponsoring this program in our community and has set up a number of businesses, fire stations, schools, and nonprofits around the city to become safe locations where kids can seek out help. They just need to look for the big yellow sign that says Safe Place on it. Then go inside and ask for help. We will be quickly connected to them and ensure they make it back home or to whatever resources are needed. If you'd like to find out more about Safe Place and ways in which you can get involved, just go to pcmlincoln.org. Remember, we all do a little, we change a lot.
Sprinkler and all that. Man. I ain't know I had. I ain't know I put this song on the.
Yeah, you chose this song one
I chose that. I chose that one, but no, man. Welcome back to The Truth. For myself, Kobe Webster, yes, CJ Wilson. We got a very special guest in the building, Coach Kurt Joseph. Man, appreciate you.
Of course. We
got some questions. If there's any more questions, I told y'all it's gonna be a dope conversation, man. If y'all have any more questions, text the line 402-464-5685. any questions you have for me, CJ, Coach Kurt, send them in there. We actually have a few. Do we want to address those
Yes,
now?
sir, Ski.
Let's talk
Let's
about
hear
man.
'em.
We got some good ones today,
sir.
man.
Today.
This is an easy one. Number one hype song. What you guys see? What you thinking?
I don't even listen to hype music for real. But
Oh, neither.
number one hype song, it'd probably be "Boom" by Shawnee Bin Laden. Boom. Once I see you again.
Okay.
I see that song all the time.
What you got? I know you be vibing out too. What you got?
I
What
mean,
hype song?
Can I have a number one? That's tough.
Okay,
That's a tough question. Well,
how many you
the
got?
first thing that I like a couple.
Okay.
The first thing that I think of is public service announcement by Jay-Z off the Black
That was
Album.
on that. That was on. Was that on
You know, to
2K?
allow
What
me
2K
to
was that?
reintroduce myself. My name is Ho. That song.
Yeah.
That song make me
H
go.
to the
Okay.
O P.
I'm about
I
to
mean,
rest.
you
You know,
can't
it
say that part. But
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that one's
Okay.
pretty dope.
That okay, I get it. I like that one. I like that. Now I say Dreams and Nightmares Meek Mill.
Oh yeah, I mean
I thought
people
you was about to say
screaming at the top of their lungs with their
That's a
face.
fact. I
face
can't,
to the ceiling.
I can't like listen to that.
And,
I learned that I can't listen like before a game. You're already like your adrenaline is already
I be
there.
listening to
So you gotta
Daniel
take it.
Caesar.
You gotta take it down,
bro.
to even yourself out
Like
because you get too hyped. You
slow
gonna be
music,
looking
bro.
crazy.
Sabrina Claudio, all that. I listened to Sabrina Claudio before every game last year.
Oh wow, that's tough.
That's very tough.
Before
She
every
has a
game.
beautiful voice, man.
OD, and it calmed my
It
my
gets you,
nerves.
yeah.
It relaxed me.
Craig, I don't know why I just thought about this, but this will be the last thing I say about the music thing. But Kobe Bryant said he used to listen to the Michael Myers theme song.
That's insane.
He said like
That's why he was nuts, bro. That's
crazy.
why he used to score 40 with his left hand.
He literally I think he said like it would be like certain games he would do.
What's the song? How did that thing even go?
Like
somebody chasing you.
song about to stab you, bro.
Yeah,
Like that's,
and he literally said he would play it over his headphones. And he
probably
just
just
sit there in his locker room staring at nothing. Right? And he said his teammates would know, like, okay, don't talk to Kobe. Just know he about to get 50. Just know.
Wow.
We was talking about hype songs. So yeah, that just came.
Mhm.
But another question: 1-on-1 to 21. Prime D Rose or Allen Iverson?
This is tough.
AI. I ain't even gonna lie.
I gotta take AI.
I'm sagging off D Rose back then.
Yeah.
Hey, shoot that.
I don't know. I gotta go D Rose. Tripping. I gotta go D Rose. It's because I mean, are we playing a best of 3, best of 5? Is it just
25.
121?
21.
Straight to 20 games straight 21?
Yeah, ones. Everything ones.
That's tough. Everything was?
Make it take it?
Make it take it.
That's tough, man. I mean, Prime D Rose was explosive.
Yeah, that's wild.
It wasn't even like his jump shot in 1-on-1. I mean, AI is a number one.
Let's keep it a bean.
That's
Let's
what
keep
I'm
it a bean.
saying.
Let's
AI,
keep it a bean.
that's what he does.
Let's keep it a bean, though. AI, I mean, D Rose was not breaking nobody down.
That's what
like
I'm
that.
saying. Yeah.
AI, I mean,
But it was
in his prime. He
was coming off the
in his
in and
prime,
out
he was.
crossover. He was
He
heavy on a
was-
crossover.
yeah.
Heavy on a crossover.
and jumping over 3 people though.
Yeah.
Mid game.
Yeah.
Like he was doing what LeBron does at 6'8", but at 6'3", 6'4".
I gotta take AI because he's a small guard.
Yeah. I mean, either way
AI,
you go
yeah,
is a
yeah.
good choice.
Yeah.
AI
Yeah,
is
it's
man.
tough.
Yeah.
AI is a
I
killer.
just think that's what AI does, though.
That
Yeah.
is his
One on
game.
one.
Literally,
Makes you-
let's
put you in a-
stand at the top of the key. Everybody move out the way, and I'm gonna go score.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough one
tough.
though. That was
That's
a
a good
great
question.
Great
Good
question.
word.
Back into Kurt, man. How the people want to know how you like Lincoln, man?
I think it reminds me of Friday Night Lights. Everybody loved football. The Go Big Red. The I mean, they even said that at the airport on the way in. I was like, okay, this is serious. I'm coming from Minnesota, most recently for close to 3 years. So anybody that knows Northeast, it feels like a treadmill on 20 speed. So everybody got somewhere to go. I mean, if you get up at 6:37, you're already 2 hours late. People looking at you on the train like, get out my way. You know what I'm saying? It's a different vibration. So I was so revved up as a person that if 7:30, if I don't get certain stuff done, I don't feel like I've had a successful day. Minnesota slowed me down, and then moving here, like I'm used to the pace.
Yeah.
I like the fact that it's safe within Lincoln. They have a huge sports community. They only care about sports within university here. There's nothing else as far as professional sports that are here. As far as like living arrangements and just the overall like vibe of the entire town. I mean, it's a pretty cool college town. I've never seen it. I mean, I went to LIU Brooklyn and no one gave a damn about this, you know, because you had Knicks.
Yeah, you got
It's about 20 minutes away. You got Brooklyn Nets 5 minutes down Flatbush.
Yeah,
you got the Yankees in the Bronx. You got you know what I mean. So you just had,
in 2008
Was it Brooklyn yet?
No, they was
They live
in
in Jersey.
They was in Jersey.
so they were still in New Jersey Nets. They didn't.
What was in
they didn't-
Brooklyn? Was anything in Brooklyn?
Nothing in Brooklyn yet. No,
Not-
it was just at the Garden over in
Gotcha,
Manhattan.
yeah.
But by 2012, that's when they opened up the Barclays and they still had their practice facility out in East Rutherford. That's like right through the bridge, like right through the tunnel. Actually. So
That's dope, man. That's dope.
So you like it?
Yeah, it
yeah,
sounds,
it's
like
pretty-
you like it, y'all.
Yeah, it surprised me a lot as far as what happened, because if you hear Lincoln, like if I tell my family who's originally from the Caribbean island, they're very, very like relaxed and they like slow vibes and stuff, but they got so used to New York that now they're revved up. So like if I tell them like, hey, I'm gonna take this job out in Lincoln, Nebraska, they're like, Lincoln where?
What?
Lincoln
Nebraska
where?
who?
What?
What are you talking about? So I mean, it did surprise me a lot.
Yeah,
for sure. Question from me, another question, man.
Mhm.
Something that we have discussed on multiple occasions. And we're having a damn good conversation right now.
Mhm.
You always say conversations are sacred.
Mhm.
When did that sort of start? When did that idea sort of come to you? And what does it mean? Like what? I mean, I know what it means, but tell
I
people
don't.
what CJ. Yeah, let CJ know what it means.
Well, I mean, to define it, conversations are sacred is, you know, in this world filled with social media, and a lot of different distractions, doors are opening extremely fast. There isn't a lot of resilience in getting things without work, right?
Right.
I mean, we all get on our knees or not to pray for endurance or strength, et cetera, et cetera. But then when those um, opportunities are sent to you to build that, we want to complain about it, right? Everything that you think, everything that you feel, and everything that you say is in alignment with what you do.
Yeah.
And then that is what's manifested afterward. But it always starts on the primary idea, or you should go by, you know, a very genuine assumption that what you think initiates everything.
Yeah.
So that's why conversations are sacred, because whatever you speak about,
It's so
It
crazy.
is so true.
Not to
Yes.
cut you off, but my mom say that all the time. She
Yeah.
be like, "Your words create
Your
thoughts create your words.
Mhm.
Your words create your world, bro."
Yeah,
Mhm.
I was gonna say your words
Because it
create
creates your
reality.
action.
Reality.
You know what I mean? Like,
Nah,
that's
fact.
crazy.
And
She been telling me that my
I
whole
told
life.
you about DG, my guy back home.
Mhm.
He said the same thing. Like your reality is created by your perspective,
Mhm.
your
Mhm.
thought. Like
Word.
if you think that you're not good,
Word.
you're not gonna be good at
Bro,
anything.
and that's the
Yeah.
thing. I've been trying to get in tune with myself and like work on like staying positive.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I don't put too much thought into anything in terms of like making it more than what it is.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like
Can't.
everything is everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't put too much into a thought because a thought is a thought.
It's gonna
Like just because I think it don't mean it's true.
yeah.
Like
Nah,
because if that's the
facts.
case, everybody gonna be millionaires. I bet everybody think about having millions of
Everybody think
dollars.
about having money.
You know what I mean? Like
Well, I mean, yeah, absolutely. I mean, you're 100% right. I think what people tend to forget is that what you think does create a lot, but there's emotion, right? Energy and motion. Energy
Yeah.
creates motion, right? So if you have a strong enough emotion behind your thought, then it goes into the appropriate actions, and then that leads to a consistency of right action, right thought, right emotion, and then you have a manifest reality. A lot of people think just because they think one thing one day that it's going to carry over. No, you have to continue. It has to be a habit. But if you strip away everything else at the foundational principle of what you think, if you put energy into it and some passion and some vigor into it, then your body doesn't know the difference between the truth and what's not the truth. That's why on either side of the spectrum. If you think negatively, you're correct. If you think positively,
Yeah.
you're correct. Because negatively, you're gonna push for it because we have a negative bias.
Yeah.
You're always gonna be like, well, this ain't gonna work out. You know,
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
like, you know, misery loves company, et cetera, et cetera. So that energy, that vibration is strong, but so on the opposite spectrum, positivity, love, and joy is just as strong, if not stronger, if you put the correct emotion
That's
behind
so
it.
crazy, bro.
You see what I'm saying?
And honestly, it's so simple.
Yeah.
Simple.
It's
It's
so
not
simple.
hard.
It's really not. It sounds like a lot,
It
but it's simple.
sounds crazy. I'm telling you, like, what you just said, like, literally has been told to me so many times.
Mhm.
Like, just having an emotion, like, for example,
I-
you have an emotion about me. I mean, all of us probably done this where we outside hooping
Mhm.
and you picturing yourself hitting the game winner.
Yeah.
That emotion that you get, that's energy being
Yeah.
released into the world.
Right.
And it may not happen tomorrow. It may not happen in a year or 5 years, but at some point, that same emotion is going to circle back because you're actually going to be in that moment.
Energy attracts energy.
Yeah, that's when you're on that same
if it's
frequency.
negative, it's going
you're
it's
gonna
attract
you're gonna
negative
find
energy.
some negative stuff.
Facts.
Man,
I said this on Buzzy's show yesterday. I said positive energy creates positive results. So if you give positive energy, you'll be a recipient of positive results.
for
Bro.
sure. Man, that's what, man. I hope y'all listening, man. I really do, cause there's some gems being dropped right now. I'm telling you, I told you this conversation is gonna be dope. Look, man, you tuned into The Truth. Myself, Kobe Webster, CJ Wilcher, and the GOAT, Kurt Joseph. Any
Take the
questions?
compliment, Kurt.
Take it. Take the compliment.
Appreciate it, man.
There
Thank
you go.
y'all.
There you go.
Appreciate it.
Text the line if you have any questions for any of us. 402-464-5685. Man, I'm telling you, this is crazy. This is a dope conversation, bro.
Hey, I want to say something too, though, because I think we kind of making it seem like the process of being positive is easy. Now,
Nah, it's what you gotta go through.
It's a lot of
There's
stuff
you
you got
gotta
a
go
lot
through.
because there's ups and downs.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean?
Nah, for sure.
There's ebbs and flows, bro. So
And
you know what I mean. So
we
if you're
both
trying
been
to,
there. We both
word,
been there.
if you're trying to,
Kurt,
it's
you've been
not
there.
easy, but it's easy when it's broken down. When it's set, you know what I mean. It sounds easy.
And the
but-
thing is, the thing I can appreciate most in having my guy DG, who I've talked about before on this show, having you out. So I got DG back home, and I told you this before. Having you out here is like that's a synchronicity in itself.
It is
Having two dudes that think just alike in two different places that I'm in.
Right.
You feel me? So
that's crazy too, because you talk about connections. The same thing for me. Like,
yeah,
I got my trainer, mentor. He's on the same thing. Al Watson. Like he's on the same time. And I talked to you about him. Whatever. But yeah. So it's crazy, like you said, to have somebody
it's
back at home
wild,
here. It's
man.
crazy.
It's super dope, man. Like I said, give my man his flowers, bro. I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm gonna keep saying it now, but super dope. We got a lot of questions tonight, man. Kobe, how do you tell the rookies how hard it is to win in the Big Ten? I don't know how I tell you. I mean, I can tell you all I want. Some of these dudes not to see it.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, and the thing is, the guys we have, I think, are committing to the system, committing to what coach is offering. They're willing to listen, and really willing to listen to other players. I think that's something that's changed from last year. Is players leading players
Right.
is a big thing this year.
Yeah.
So no, I mean, I honestly with that, it's just you got to experience it because I mean, I was told how it was too, and I really just had to go through it. So yeah, that's that. Other question: are there any killers on the team?
Killers.
Talk to me. See who. I'm in there. I'm just going.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I'm in there.
Yeah.
Everybody killing their own right.
Okay.
Their own space.
I'll give you that.
That's a Fendi though.
That's a fact.
That's a Fendi though.
Who is like? I want Kurt to answer. Kurt's been in a few practices. Who you think is like the ultimate killer on the team?
An ultimate killer. I
Like,
mean, well, my definition of a killer is someone that is extremely resilient. Is scary because he doesn't care what gets in his way.
Yeah.
I think I agree with CJ in a way that, everybody has a killer within them. They don't, the person who's been the most consistent with that, I would say like my, top 5, um, I would have to say you. And I'm not just saying that just because I'm sitting in front of you,
Gangster.
I would say CJ for sure.
Okay.
Because it's a consistency thing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then you have, I would say Lad is a killer too.
Mhm.
He works extremely hard.
Yeah.
I
He's
think
one of the hardest working dudes.
I mean, I would say, I like the grit of Alonzo too.
Yeah,
He
I
talks a
agree with
lot of trash. He doesn't care if
He
his
was
grandma's grabbing him,
He was
guarding him.
in he was in my top 5.
Yeah, Alonzo for sure. I think that's tough. I mean, there's a couple more that of what I've seen. I'm like, okay, he has some stuff to
You
him.
want to know who's like really a killer?
Yeah.
I don't think he even knows he's a killer, and a lot of people probably it's 2 people actually. But Casey and Wilhelm are like
Yeah, I would say Casey. Casey is
because
like
the thing about Casey is
no
he
emotion.
like the emotion is like funny. Like he laughs about like hitting threes from 30 feet out.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Like he's mocking you.
Yeah, it's like put your hands up. What you doing? What you got going
I mean,
on?
also too, Case is a very happy person.
Yeah, exactly. that's what
My
I'm
boy be
saying.
like, "What's up? What's up? What's up?
Yeah.
What's up?" My boy Case.
But
be
that's
geek.
like it's like a dude like that who and his personality doesn't change when he goes on the court. That's the thing. That's why it's like Kobe Bryant. Like he's one person off the court, another
Right.
person on the.
Right.
Casey is the same happy little kid. Like he does not care.
My son Heem
is different.
I ain't even
Yeah.
gonna lie.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
My boy Heem is different, and I
Yeah.
know we run out of time. But I'm telling you, Heem is.
Yeah, they gonna
different.
see it, though.
bro.
They
what?
gonna see it. They gonna see it. All right, man. We're gonna take a break. We will be back for more of the truth here in a little bit, man. Shout out Kurt, CJ.
Yes, sir. CJ.
Right now, Allstate has almost as many ways to save as there are types of music. Save for being a new customer. Save more for adding DriveWise. And save even more for driving safely. Visit Allstate.com or contact your local agent to get a quote. Find out how much you can save today. Allstate. Now that should be music to your ears.
Not available in every state. New customer savings based on early signing discount. DriveWise is an optional feature. Savings vary based on how you buy. Subject to terms and conditions. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
When everything is changing, you need a store that's a constant. A store that has the brands your family loves and the value that you need. A store where you can stock up, pick up, and drive up. A store that's close to home and feels like home. A store that puts the health and safety of you and your family above all else. And a store that's always here to help. At Kohl's, we don't know what next year will look like. We just know that we'll be here for you no matter what. Kohl's, here today, here to stay. See store or Kohls.com for details.
Want a free pair of Nebraska football tickets? Head to the TicketFM.com's contest tab and register for a free pair of tickets each week of a home game, courtesy of Ben Blecher with Professional Realty Group of Woods Brothers and 93.7 The Ticket.
Hi, this is Kurt, your shop manager at A1 Automotive here in downtown Lincoln. My promise to you is this: you won't find another automotive repair facility that genuinely cares about you and your vehicle. Our service is outstanding and our customer service is better. Please give me a call for all your automotive repair questions and needs. Call me at 402-477-4660. We were built on small town values, and that shows in how we treat others. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
Ready for this?
1, 2, 3, up.
At Madonna Rehabilitation Hospitals, success in rehabilitation is measured in breakthroughs. Taking a step after a brain injury, feeling reassurance after a spinal trauma, saying a word after a stroke. We bring hope and healing to adults and children through clinical expertise, cutting-edge research, and innovative technology. After traumatic illness and injury, when some might say, I can't, at Madonna we work hard to say, now you can. Learn more at madonna.org.
What I know about courage, I learned from my adoptive mom. She said sometimes you just gotta hold on and know we'll get through this. Mom, we are so high up. Hold my hand.
No, you hold my hand.
Here we go.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad.
All he had to say was,
Hey, you got this. Just breathe. Hey, we're pretty good.
yeah,
Might have to start a band.
I got it.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Mario fue pintor más de 30 años. Cuando me dijo que se le estaban olvidando las cosas, fue difícil. Un día me dijeron que pintara el marco del lado por dentro y pinté el lado de afuera.
Yo le diría a la gente que le diga a su familia lo que está pasando con él.
Si algo se nota diferente, podría ser Alzheimer. Es momento de hablarlo. Visita alz.org/nuestras historias para saber más. Un mensaje de The Alzheimer's Association y The Ad Council.
All right. We back. We got a short little wrap up segment here. Quick, I want to shout out the Upside Bar. They're gonna get us right with this food, man. I don't know. At some point we'll be in there. I know the vibe. We hungry. We're gonna be in there for sure. Shout out Muchachos too. They hooked us up last episode with some
Yes,
good
sir, with
grub,
some good eatery.
some tacos, some the mac and cheese,
With
mac
the-
and
with the
cheese,
local brisket.
crazy with the
Listen,
brisket
y'all,
on it,
okay.
boy.
Tell me.
Now we gonna wrap it up, man. We gonna do something we ain't never done. Kirk got a question for us.
Yes, sir, Ski.
Well, I mean, I have a question. A lot of people talk about success. I think the work ethic to be successful is something that a lot of people talk about. But if there's anything else besides work ethic that you think can be an aid to your success, what do you think it is and why?
You want me to start? See,
You can start Kobe, CJ, either or.
It don't matter.
That way the young kids can actually
think,
hear it.
I think I can think of two off the top of my head right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Consistency and confidence.
Yeah.
I think those two, because you can't be successful without being consistent.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's hard to be successful without being confident and
Yeah.
believing in yourself.
Fact,
You know what I mean?
facts.
So
Fact. I say confidence at the top of my list just because when I was young, being smallest dude on the court most of the time, I had to be confident whether I was playing up a grade, 2 grades, whatever. I had to be confident. So because if I wasn't, like, there's people out there, they smell blood. It's like, yeah, we're gonna come after you. So confidence is the biggest thing for me. Consistency definitely up there. I would say discipline, like if you say you're gonna get up at 6 in the morning and go to the gym, go. Get your behind up.
I ain't even gonna
Say
lie.
something else,
I
man.
don't see. It's different. Like my pops is crazy. Like I used to wake up at 4:30.
Yeah.
Work out at 5.
Yeah.
Then go to class. So
Yeah, nah, for sure.
waking up at 6.
And that's the thing.
I
though.
don't even see that as discipline. I think that's just
Yeah,
like a
I'm
regular
not.
day.
I just saying, like, if they say they're
Yeah.
gonna do something, make sure you get
Yeah.
that done. Like, don't back out of stuff off. I'm tired or whatever.
Yeah.
But
I mean, so you say it's consistency, and you said being disciplined,
yeah.
confidence. I would say it's your perception or your lack thereof of failure. How you deal with failure. I think failure is extremely significant to be successful. And how you react to it.
Facts.
And
Big
your
facts.
mentorship. Who's in your body? Who's in your circle of friends that's
Yeah.
going to lift you up during those times of
No
failure?
doubt.
So you can keep going. So you can lead to consistency. So you can lead to
Facts.
all that. That's what I would say.
The guru. Wise words from the GOAT. Now, when we wrapping it up, man, y'all hope y'all enjoy.
Breakfast tacos, brisket tacos, pork tacos, chicken tacos. You hungry yet? I can keep going. Pork or chicken, queso nachos, queso mac and cheese, match mac burritos,